What's up, guys? I literally can't see the chat right now because my internet connection sucks. So I'll just pretend like I know what you guys are saying. What's up? Let's guess who got the first. I'm gonna say it was Zay. Oh, I see Michael. Hello. There we go. Hold on, let's see. I see C-Dubs here. Zay. Oh my god, you guys, it's literally being so slow. Untrue, sorry, C-Dub. He did not get first. Who got first? I can't see, so I wouldn't know. Michael's early. I have a bunch of Murph prep workouts. Oh, let me know, C-Dub. Wow, former CrossFit coach? Yeah, tell me all the things. Because I need to prep, and I'm severely out of shape for this, so. Okay, I can't see who actually got the first, but I'm assuming it's Zay. But I can barely even see my chat right now, so that's really annoying. Right now, the playlist is, it's like 90s and early 2000s music, but it's like all rock covers, which is interesting. What's a Murph? It's what a lot of people will do. It's a workout for Memorial Day for fallen soldiers. If I'm saying anything wrong, correct me. But Murph was the last name of one of the soldiers, I believe. There's a few different ones, different soldiers like workouts. The Murph is a popular one. There's a few other ones, and can't remember. I'm good. How are you? Hold on. I'm going to clip this here because I need to put the plates in here. People are getting free ASMR Velcro right now. Wait, hold on. Take this off. I actually really don't like Velcro because it's so hard to pull apart. The King's Moon video out last night? Nice. Yeah, that was such a cool picture. There we go. So annoying. There we go. Oh my gosh. So much Velcro. Not enough time. Co-working stream. Guys. So stupid. Hold on, I have an idea. Cover it up first. There we go. Velcro is so sticky. There we go. That kind of works, but I don't care. And then fold. Fold. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing the Murph. I'm gonna do it with Tina because I don't think I can actually do it here. So Tina and I think are gonna co-stream it at her place. What's up, Batch? Oh my gosh, can't lift this. This is gonna be kind of light because each of these plates I think are only like 5 pounds, maybe 6. And I have a 25-pound weight vest in the car, but 25 pounds is a lot for my little tiny body. So, I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know if her place is gonna work. And we were talking about streaming together tomorrow, but I don't know if she's fixed her internet issue. So that could be an issue for sure. Bro, what's up? I'm trying so hard to get this Velcro to stick. Okay, there we go. Am I the only one that struggles this much with Velcro? This is ridiculous. Okay, plate carrier is full. Just gonna keep my bulking weight and stay weighted. That's actually so funny. Just shared a video on Discord, so check it out later. Okay, sounds good. The Murph is a workout where you do, what is it, a mile and then like 100 pull-ups, 200 squats or 300 squats, some amount of ridiculous push-ups, and then another mile. And people will do it with weight vests on because we all like to torture ourselves. But it's for, people will do it on like Memorial Day or Veterans Day, things like that to honor our soldiers. And Murph, I think, was it Murph or Murphy was the last name of the guy, of one of the guys who passed. And I think there's a few other, you don't need to do that. There's a few other soldiers that have workouts that people will do. I just can't remember all of them. There it is, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, mile in the beginning, mile at the end. Yes. How'd you convince your current gym to have good enough internet to stream out of? I didn't, and they really don't. My internet sucks a lot of the time. But I make it work somehow. What's up, Boris? I don't think I can do one pull-up. No, it would take me all day. Yeah, it's hard. My fingers hurt. Oh wait, are you talking about the Murph? Because that too. But my fingers hurt really bad from the Velcro because Velcro is so aggressive. Partition the reps. Oh yeah. But still. So we only have. So a lot of the streamers are getting together that day on Memorial Day, and we're doing. Is this like a surprise or something? Should I not be talking about this? Or is this like a known thing? Well, I'll keep talking about it until someone tells me to shut up. But anyway, a lot of the streamers are going to do like a charity event. Talk about it a ton, okay. Where we're all going to be streaming and do the Murph, and we're all gonna I think we're all rating each other, so it's gonna go from one person to the next, to the next, to the next, all day long. We're all doing the Murph, and we're trying to raise a bunch of money for charity, and yeah, it's gonna be a good cause. It's gonna be fun. You guys get to see us in a lot of pain, and yeah, I'll be doing mine with Tina if, fingers crossed, all things go together. I mean, we might be able to do it here. I could try to figure out how to make it work. It's just hard because there's a lot of people at this gym, and I never know when it's gonna be super crowded, and I don't wanna be in everyone's way. Also, if I do co-stream with Tina, I would do it on the gravity mill, the mile, but then we'd have to switch off, and it would just take a long time. So it's better to do it elsewhere, but we'll figure it out. The more people, the more money we raise for the veterans. Yes. Okay, well, yes, so we're all gonna be streaming all day. So Memorial Day, you guys all gotta tune in. All the streams, we're going, I think it's from midnight to midnight or something crazy. I can't remember, but it's literally all day long. So each streamer is gonna have an hour and a half to try to complete the Murph, which is gonna be crazy. So I did a battle bunker competition, which I don't know if you guys know what that is, but essentially this guy who's a veteran, he put together this basically hybrid athlete company type thing. And he was kind of trying to do similar to High Rocks, but he put together a competition where athletes from all over the country could try to qualify for this like big event. And first thing, it was just a video submission. You had to do like 30 reps of like 35 dumbbells in your hands, thrusters, squat to press. Then you had to do like burpees over the weights. And you had to do like 25 reps and then 20 reps, something ridiculous. And it was timed, so you try to do it as fast as you could. And then there was like a mile you had to do in like as fast as you can. And then it was like your 3 rep max of squats, 3 rep max of shoulder press, I think. I qualified, so I made it to the second phase, which was in San Antonio, Texas. It was a day-long event, and the first event, there was 3 of them. The first event was similar to the Murph. You had to do a mile run. The whole entire first event was wearing a 14-pound weight vest. I think there was like 20 girls that qualified, and 20 guys. And then the top like 10, I think, moved on. I think I got 14th, so I didn't move on, which honestly I was okay with because it was horrible. Anyway, 14-pound weight vest. We had to run a mile. Then we had to come back to the like starting spot. We had to do, I think it was like 60 reps of overhead press with a 70-pound sandbag, which, by the way, this was not, it was like a standard weight for everybody. But someone like me who's 5'2" and weighs no weight, had to do the same amount of weight as like the girl. There was some girls that were 6 feet tall, and I swear to God, they were taking steroids. They looked like men. It was insane. We all had to do the same amount of weight. So I'm wearing 14 pounds, which percentage of body weight is a lot more for me. I was lifting 70 pounds overhead, and then we had to do 60 reps of that. Then we moved on to the next square, and it was like push-ups. It was like, I want to say it was, I don't know, like 140 push-ups or something ridiculous. And then we moved on to the next square, and it was like 200 something air squats. I don't know what it was. And then we had to run another mile to finish. But we were going for time. We were trying to like compete against each other. So it was like whoever, you know, you wanted to complete it the fastest. But there was like judges watching, so you had making sure you did every single rep. They wouldn't count a rep if it wasn't like all the way to the ground for the push-ups, or past 90 degrees for the squats, or locked out at the top for the overhead press. Like, and it was filmed and streamed on YouTube. It was actually really cool. That was just the first event. So essentially we did like a mini Murph for one event of this battle bunker. The second event was deadlifts and chest press or bench press. You had to do as many reps as possible in 60 seconds at 225 pounds for deadlifts. And then immediately after, or sorry, I think chest press was first. You had to do as many reps as possible with 135. And then you immediately went and did for a minute, and then immediately went and did the deadlifts at 225 for a minute. Well, I was the shortest person there, and they had the bar racked for bench press, like up really high. I couldn't even reach it to rack it, but it was timed. So like they didn't change it for me so that I could like have it racked at my actual weight. So they had to like pull the weight off for me, and so I was already wobbling. Didn't even get one rep for the bench press, which I already was only gonna be able to do like 3 to begin with because I'm not strong with my chest. So that sucked. Like they literally screwed me for that. And then the deadlifts happened, and we were allowed to bounce the bar, which was great because I think I did like 13 or 14 reps in a minute, and that was very impressive for me because, again, I don't weigh a lot, so deadlifts are hard. Any amount of weight is hard for me. Then the last event was just running laps around the fields, essentially, and the last 3 people to finish the lap were out. And you had to keep going until there was only 1 person left. So it was just as many laps until you kind of like get rid of the entire group. It was ridiculous. So yeah, like they would just get rid of 3 people at the end of each lap until there was no more. And it was in San Antonio, Texas, the end of June. It was 106 degrees with like 90% humidity. It was brutal. So whatever I just described to you was already brutal. Then imagine doing that in that heat. It was insane. That was probably the hardest fitness challenge I've ever done. So yeah. $7 a.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern as of now. It's early. Getting back from the beach that day. Wait, what's not working? Oh, the socials. This is not actually technically a bulletproof vest because it's not a real plate in there. That's just like a regular plate. I mean, it might protect me against something, but not a bullet, I'm sure. Real plates are very expensive. But anyways, let's get into a workout because today I have to go to court to fight my stupid speeding ticket. No, I was not in the military or law enforcement, but I know a lot of people who are. One of my good friends is a cop. My boyfriend is a veteran. And there's a lot of people in the health and fitness genre here that are either currently serving or are veterans too. Where did I get the vest? 511. It's this like military-based brand. They have an online store, but they also have in person. It's literally 5.11. And they have a lot of cops use their stuff. Stop speeding. No, this one was stupid, okay? Need for speed. Guys, I was going 57 miles in a 55 mile an hour zone. And the cop pulled me over and he said that I was speeding because I was going that speed in a 40 mile an hour zone, like probably 100 meters or 200 meters back behind us. And I was like, well, sir, if I was going that speed back there, why didn't you pull me over back there? Why did you wait until we were in the middle of the 55? So I'm not convinced that that's even true. And I'm really mad because I genuinely was not speeding. I really wasn't trying to speed. I was not in a rush. So when he pulled me over, I was so confused. Like for the first time ever, I got pulled over and I genuinely had no idea why. I've gotten speeding tickets before, and every time I was like, yeah, I was definitely speeding. Like, damn, I got caught. This time I was like, what the hell is he pulling me over for? Like, is my headlight out? Like, is my registration not current? Like, why are you pulling me over, sir? Like, there's no reason. So I had no idea why he was pulling me over. And when he told me I was going 57, I was like, yeah, and this is a 55 mile an hour zone. Like, I'm speeding 2 miles an hour over. He's like, no, you were going that speed back there, and that's a 40 mile an hour zone. I was like, what? Like I was so mad. Plus he was like a young guy and he was like shaking while he was talking to me and like stuttering over his words. I'm like, do you even think that you're right about this? Because you seem very unsure. And it took him about 20 minutes to go back to his car and print out the ticket because I don't think he knew what he was doing. And then guess what? I ended up being late to my session because I was on my way to a client's house and I was on time, and then I ended up being 20 minutes late because he pulled me over. And I was like, now I feel like I need to speed, and I wasn't before. It was so counterintuitive. I was so mad. He was on a power trip. I was so mad. Yeah, exactly. Lightning McQueen over here going 2 miles over the speed limit. They have an LA outlet. Oh, that's cool. Am I a prepper? No. I just like to be prepared, you know? Women drivers, am I right? Don't argue with authority. I did not. What are you talking about? He was a viewer? Did he add a correction value? The speed thingies aren't 100% correct. No. So today No, I'm not going to take the L popularity because I already had a speeding ticket from last year and So I can't do traffic school, and my insurance is going to go up like crazy if this ticket goes through. And I'm so mad because I legitimately was not speeding, and I actually have been trying to be very careful because of the speeding ticket I got last year. So this is like extra annoying. I'm like, you are going to screw me and make me pay so much extra money a month because you decided you wanted to like ruin my day that day. I don't know what the thing is. So yes, I am contesting it. Today I have to go to court. I'm praying he's not there because I don't know if this is a rule all over the place, but at least here in California, if the cop doesn't show up to the court date, it's automatically dismissed. So I'm literally praying, guys, pray for me that the cop doesn't show up. And if he does show up, I'm going to see if I can just convince him to dismiss it. I'm like I said, he's a young guy. He seemed a little bit inexperienced. I'm hoping I can reason with him and just like make him feel bad for me for like doing this to me and ruining my life. So we'll see. I gotta really like seem, I don't know what. I just have to be, I'm gonna be really annoyed, and I have to push it down and be so nice and hope that he's understanding. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers freaking crossed. I think out of anyone that could have pulled me over, he's probably the only guy that I'm semi-confident that I could get them to change their mind. Because all the other cops I've ever dealt with, they're like older guys. They seem very stern and like they are not fucking around. But this guy, he seemed like a nice young lad that would be willing to cut me some slack, hopefully. But we'll see. Make sure to cry. Dude, I might not even have to try. Like, I might just cry because I'm so upset. You know what, Florida boy? I am not that bad. It's been a rule in both states I've lived in? Okay. To court for a speeding ticket, is that an American thing? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if people don't do that in other places. He won't show up. I bet he is super nervous. I hope he doesn't show up. It would be his first time in court. I guess maybe, yeah. No, you can't do traffic school because if you get a ticket and you do traffic school, you can't do traffic school again for 18 months. So. Back-to-back speeding tickets, you got a problem? No, I don't, because the second one wasn't real. I didn't even do it. You get speeding tickets based on income? That's kind of crazy. Are you going to wear a power suit? No, I'm going to just try to dress cute and innocent, like... Yeah, it's your first option, but once you do it, you can't do it again for 18 months. That's why I'm screwed, because I can't do traffic school for it. I was like a few months away from being able to. It's so annoying. Most cops won't show up for court for a speeding ticket dispute. I'm hoping though, because my cop friend, he claims that in his county where they work, they're required to go. So it's not even like they get like a bonus for going, it's like they are required to go. So I'm a little worried about that because I feel like if that's the case in or where is it? I don't know. I actually don't know the city that it's in because I wasn't in my city. I was in a few cities over. And so...
kind of simplistic that way.
Almost doxed myself, but not really because I don't live there. Anyways, I was in a different county, I think, and a different city, and I don't know how that county/city works. I'm not sure. So I don't know. I'll have to find out. Is it a big city? It's decently big, but not huge. So I don't know. Egg white chocolate cake to the judge. I don't want them to throw it back at me. Got pulled over in West Texas going 86 and an 80. 86 and an 80? They pulled you over for that? That's messed up. Okay. He tacked on driving on the wrong lane of the divided highway, which sounds way worse than it was, but it's really just because I was passing, and you're not allowed to drive there unless you're passing someone. I was driving to Maryland to California, so I couldn't go to court, so I just been to... Oh, that sucks. If I have to pay it, it's like $230. That's not what I'm worried about. I don't care about that. It's the fact that my insurance is going to go up, like a lot, if this ticket goes through. If you have tickets on your record, your insurance goes up like several, like tens of dollars for each violation a month. So it could end up going up like anywhere from like 40 to 60 to, I don't know, however, but like per month. So what is demerits? Why am I stupid? I don't know what that means, but I don't think so because I just have the fine. Well, okay, see, that's the thing. So he's claiming it was technically like 17 miles over the speed limit because he's saying I was going that 57 in a 40 mile an hour zone, which was like back, like behind us. But he pulled me over in the 55, and I'm like, dude, he waited until we got well into the 55 mile an hour lane or zone to pull me over. I'm like, if I was speeding back then, why didn't you pull me over back there? Like, it doesn't make sense, is what I'm saying. Like, I just don't think, and I even said, I was like, wait, I was going 57 and we're in a 55 mile an hour zone. So how are you going to call me, like, you're going to say I was speeding? He's like, yeah, you're going 55 here, which is fine, but you were also going there 55 back there, which is a 40 mile an hour zone. I'm like, bro, really? Like, I'm going the speed limit where you pulled me over. Like, why can't you just let it go? Especially if you can't prove to me that you did actually see me going that speed back there. Like, and when I genuinely wasn't trying to speed, I was like very, very, like not in a rush. Like I was not speeding. So that's what's so annoying. I was like right on time and he made me late by giving me the ticket. God, it's so irritating. But in the court, they are going to side with the cop. So if he shows up, I'm kind of screwed. Infraction? Oh no, I didn't get an infraction. Sheps is Canadian, don't mind him. Yes, I will have points added to my insurance, which is going to suck because my insurance is already more expensive now because I got a new car. And you guys are going to think I'm a horrible driver. I have an accident from like almost 3 years ago, but so that's still on my record. So that accident plus a ticket, even though that accident will get off my record in the next like few months, it's like they might just drop me for all I know if I get this. So I'm like even more annoyed because stuff that happened years ago is coming back to bite me in the ass, and also this thing that I really didn't do. Yes, your license can get suspended after so many points. Yeah, exactly. And I think they said I was going 15 miles over. So that's why it's really shitty. Oh my God, 6-figure speeding tickets, what the heck? My insurance went up to $7,000 a year because my wife got 2 at-fault accidents. I wanted to get a European car, but I'm probably going to have to exclude my wife from driving it if I do. Yeah, see, that's what happened to me. So like I am so screwed because my insurance is already high because of the accident and the ticket, and my insurance just went up a lot because I have a new car. So it's just like, I'm just screwed right now. Like my insurance is already probably $200 more a month because of the new car, and it's gonna end up being like an extra $50 to $100 more a month because of this ticket. Because this stupid man decided he just wanted to ruin someone's life that day. Just cause, yeah, insurance sucks, I hate it. First mistake was letting a woman drive. That's really funny. All right, let's get into it. Is Tito still here? What should I do? Oh, you know what I need to do is Tomo's freaking squat challenge that I didn't do on Monday. 100 back squats with your body weight on the bar. Ugh. Tomo, you suck, even though you're not here, but you suck. I'm sounding like Karen. Whatever, I don't care. I'll be a Karen today because that was so stupid. That's like the one thing I'll Karen over is when things are actually like so illogical. I cannot stand it. What those feet doing? They're white, so that's unfortunate for you. Oh, that's true. I should have had a dash cam for that. What's up, generic? Oh, I'm so mad. Like, seriously, if I was actually genuinely speeding, I would have been like, yeah, okay, I'm an idiot, that's my bad. But like, the fact that I really wasn't is what's making this so much worse because I already cannot afford to have a ticket on my record right now. And I wasn't speeding. So it's like he literally fucked me over. And if he says I did it, they're gonna side with him. It doesn't really matter. So it just sucks because I'm like how unlucky this is what I'm talking about. My luck is so bad. Like how unlucky am I that I get this ticket when I wasn't speeding in a time where I genuinely cannot afford to get one. So it's like this is really unfortunate. Moral of the stream: women. You can put down bond in lieu of insurance? What? Yeah, I admitted to doing 57 in a 55. Sure. But if a cop is going to give a ticket for going 2 miles over the speed limit, then they have issues. So that's really not speeding. Like, yes. And I even said, I was like, yeah, I was going 57 in a 55 mile an hour zone. He's like, yeah, but you were also in that speed back then. I was like, no, I wasn't. What? Sounds like you have issues. I have issues with stupid people. What was I gonna do? Oh, I guess I'll do the squats, but I need to warm up a little bit before that because it's gonna suck for sure. Yeah, I'll probably go to Tina's. Soon you'll have issues if you lose that game. Dude, put good vibes into the universe for me, please. Sounds like you have a problem. What the hell? Over the speed limit is crazy by you. If you pay $75K deposit to the DMV or get a 70. First of all, how much money do you think I have, Badge? So who wants to fund that? Who wants to give me $75,000 to deposit to the DMV? You know what? Screw you, Florida boy. 2 miles over is ridiculous. I know. But that's what he's saying, is that I was going that speed in the 40 zone. But he pulled me over in the 55. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Yep, my net worth is $230. Loaded. Absolutely loaded. Let's go to the squat rack, shall we?
It's more comfortable. Besides grip, is there any downside to doing it with the... Or are you just curious?
No, I'm just wondering. It just looks incredibly inconvenient to set up.
It feels really fun though. That's good. Yeah, I use it as my
Oh my god, you suck, Florida boy. I already learned my lesson when I got the other ticket. That's why that's literally what I said, was that it's extra annoying because after I got that other ticket, I was more careful. So the fact that I got pulled over and was going the speed limit is extra infuriating. Because I already learned my lesson.
My forearms already have big club and most like dress shirts. So
Welcome to the club. You look boy. It's never gonna have a pressure to fit well.
I want to work in finance.
Yeah, dude. Budget for a table. Custom.
What?
Custom. Yeah. more expensive. Protein's expensive. That's the whole root of that stereotype.
Oh yeah, that's it. And kosher meat.
I'm
is
so
just
glad I'm
that's what I
filming and I got that all on camera.
allegedly.
Part of a cultural. Sarah's uncle Paige came in once. You know Paige Gordon? He's a real estate agent. He did agents of LA.
Yeah, but wait, what do I do? Like,
0 lessons learned, 3 credit gained.
Yeah, you probably did. He's the fucking worst.
wait, he's for real. Yeah,
I
think
he
I
sold
thought
a couple like $40 million homes.
Okay.
And then like never sold them.
This is the one we're talking about, Dev. This the one from
Oh,
the
the Maserati is
Wonder if Boy's gonna shit talk the cop that flips us over for
That was fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
But he came in here
Fingers
once, I
crossed.
remember he worked out, and he texted me afterwards, and he was like, I'm more sore than a person should ever be. This is why Jewish guys don't work out. I was like, that's
What's
not
up, Michael?
how that works, dude. Like, what?
He's gonna tell the cop he can't bench 225 and then he's gonna get his license.
You just have never exercised. Like,
Oh my god.
this is awesome.
Okay. I need to add, what is it?
Pull-up bar, you won't see this guy working out.
25
It is
plus
all they have.
5?
Everyone there's like super gym. There's like no gyms.
How do you, I don't know math.
Yeah, they're super
45 plus 50.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What's the other? 25.
Really helpful. Shit works.
Wait, that's not right. Put 35 on. Because it's my body weight.
They're all eating pretty much the same food.
Plus 5. Jeez, why am I so fat?
Debates, I just think he made it kind of right. Yeah. Yeah.
I only did 8 last time. So just do it today.
Dude, I can barely do this weight for like 10. This is actually a really stupid idea. I'm taking off that routine because I don't trust you guys to not make me do things that are actually going to hurt me. Where the heck? Clip. Like I'll barely squat with a barbell and then Toma tells me to do my body weight for 100 reps. Like that makes any logical sense. This is the workout begin. I'm doing it right now. Why are you so mean to me?
I'm in love with Halo. Yeah. I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
I want to see how it feels.
I'm not doing whatever. Hold on. There was an extra thing where I was like, whenever you rack the joke, or I mean rack the joke, rack the bar, it's 10 push-ups, but I don't care. I'm just doing the squat. He doesn't get to add a caveat.
That was my problem in college.
That was my problem up until a year ago.
Holy shit. See, this is already
It's
heavy.
weird. It feels identical to me. What the first crash, the first
I don't know. I like the tension is also different. So what I noticed is if I step forward more, then even at the bottom, there's that tension a bit really fast that I already have.
Yeah, so I'll do
Like
a
leaning.
I'm probably not going to do 100 because I'd rather not have my back get fucked up. And I am racking the bar and I don't care. Ugh.
Nobody got time for that.
I do like 45s on the bar for like my working set. So I'm like 5 pounds under that, trying to do 100 reps. That is an injury waiting to happen, and I don't care enough to finish it for that. There's a lot of stupid fitness challenges I will do, but I won't do any that I know are going to risk hurting me. Especially because my back's already bugging me lately. I don't like do barbell squats very often, so it's not easy for me, and it's very unsmart to not ever do barbell work and then go into it with your body weight doing like that much volume.
I feel like she's really underplaying this opportunity. And I know she's too young to appreciate what like the availability that she's got. But like, now's the time you gotta get on the ground floor.
I would struggle doing 100 squats in a row without taking a break without any weight. Don't hype me up for this. This isn't a good one to hype me up for. This is the one that Tomo told me to do because I was doing the other day. It's 100 squats with your body weight on the bar, and every time you rack the weight, you have to do 10 push-ups. And I'm not doing that because I would hurt myself if I tried to do that many without racking it. So I was saying I already only ever do like maybe 45s on the bar for a working set, for maybe 4 or 5 sets. Because I don't do barbell squats all that often. So I'm 10 pounds under my working weight set, trying to do 100, which is just stupid because the back's already hurting. And doing that without taking a break is literally just asking for an injury. I don't know, it's really stupid. But I'm deleting this workout routine because you guys have lost the privilege to do it because this is insane. There needs to be like a cap to it. Like it can't be that crazy. This is the type of thing that I would do for like a finish challenge, like sub goal, because this is crazy. I'm not gonna just do this and hurt my body for no reason. And I'm not a CrossFit person, so you can't make me. There's like certain CrossFit things I'll do, but like anytime it has to do with like doing an absurd amount of weights for an absurd amount of reps, like I'm just not gonna do it because that's stupid. And I have way too many physical things I have to do to just risk it for a stupid like, oh, let's see if I can do this.
Good.
I'm also in a sassy mood today, so that's why I'm extra bitchy, but yeah, this is ridiculous. That's 30. So just did 30 sets. No, I'm not doing burpees. And you know what? Because I don't trust you guys to not do it again. I'm literally going and taking it off right now. Because you guys, you've lost your privileges. You can blame Tomo for this. What is it? I don't even remember how.
And that is the proper terminology. Science.
Someone who practices science is a science student.
Or I have to change the wording of it, that you can only pick the name of the exercise, not the reps or time and stuff. What? I don't remember my password. Oops, that's wrong.
Yeah.
They make others?
Can't log in on here. Whatever, I'll do it on the other one. What's up, Pork?
The place you buy elements by scanners.
Just to understand that Tomo got outmaneuvered and locked out of his own house by his little toddler. Literal toddler, so he's not really the example to follow. That's hilarious. That's actually really funny. Yeah, I couldn't care less to like look cool doing a CrossFit workout. Because all those people will literally be in wheelchairs by the time they're 40. So that's why I didn't even like try to do another one of those fitness competitions. I told you what I did for the battle bunker. Like, it was so stupid. It was like the worst risk of injury. Like the fact that we did a strength test of 225-pound deadlifts for a minute straight and 135 for a bench press for a minute straight right after doing basically a Murph was insane. Like, you run a mile with a weight vest on and you do overhead press, squats, and push-ups like an absurd amount, and then another mile, and then go and do a strength test where you're supposed to do as much weight as you can. Like, it was just so stupid. And then run again later. Like, that kind of stuff is so poorly made. I'm shocked that all of us made it out there without like really hurting ourselves. And it was just stupid. It's like, why? Why would I do that to myself?
She is. Yeah, we had a couple of guys sleep. Now she wasn't on night one at the house because she generally wasn't leaving us for dinner the night before, so like around 2 or 3 of the house will go back to bed. And so last night she ate away, and the night before she was
Okay. What was that? 40? Don't even know.
9:30, but like getting to hours.
That would mean I'd have to do 100 push-ups. Or, yeah, push-ups too. Because I'll be racking it 10 times. Or 9 times. Yeah, I'm doing the 100 squats, but I'm not doing push-ups for every time I rack it. Well, at least not during, like maybe after. But yeah, this is not good for my back. I also wanted to do like weighted stuff today to practice for Murph, like push-ups and pull-ups. We'll see if I'll even be able to do that now. Yeah, this type of workout could be good for somebody who does like back squats all the time and is lifting like 2 times their body weight. So that just doing the body weight is like really light for them. But when I never do squats and my working set is just 10 pounds more than this, that's like, just doesn't even logically make sense.
The excuse
vest running okay with disc degeneration? I'm not. Wait, I am not having a flare up running with that weighted vest. You're not having a flare up without the weighted vest? Honestly, I don't know, but might not be the best idea. Murph is a. Oh, there you go. C-dubs. Did I tell you?
You really did get us out some shit, dude. Good for that. How's Benny doing, by the way? He's not breathing all over your house anymore?
Yeah, it's still got the growth. It's there. It's smaller. It's not bleeding at the moment. And that's good. Yeah.
He's not opening it up.
Back there, but it hasn't done anything yet. And the stomach's fed. If you do your intake out, then you move it, you come back, and honestly, you need to sleep in.
I might just split this up into 2 parts and do some push-ups and pull-ups, and then finish off the other 5 sets. I think the goal is just to finish the Murph. I mean, I'm sure people are going to be like trying to time in, compete, but I'll be happy if I can just get it done. Because the last time I did a similar type of Murph was like 2 years ago.
Never won waxing in the house. Emma whacked him the other day. He was so sad. You like it? And no. Yeah. And Emma was told was wrong. That's the whole point of that. And he didn't fight back.
Yeah.
Dude, the Murph, I like that sentence.
Yeah. Or was laying on the couch the other day. Sarah, one of the other
Yeah,
foster moms
happy to do
came over and
like crazy fitness things for a cause, but just to do it,
in front of her, and she didn't like snap her, and she pulled her head back and like bared her teeth
I see no point.
and like growled at it, and then like got up and walked
Like right
away.
now, I mean, you can always get me to do things like crazy if I know I'm doing it for a good cause. But like, I'm just doing it and I'm for no reason and I'm risking injury. I'm like, why would I do that? That doesn't help anybody.
They don't think it's funny to be scared. They don't get the humor in any of that.
I don't know. Should I just keep going until I finish these? I guess. I'm already here. Number 6.
I sucked it back up, dude. We gotta get inside.
Pull that all the way to the next one.
My knee hurts.
You know the hoops in there. It's gotta be in there.
I've seen you eat. Like, freaking.
Good for him.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I gotta wait until whatever that is goes on there.
Are they just like the whole night?
You sound out there, dude. I still think that I should be outside in the whole
Like, I wonder, is it on their mind all night that they have to move the bathroom?
That was 6 reps down. I mean, sets down. 60 reps. 40 to go. "34 minutes? Holy shit. What's up, Rocket?" That sounds fun if I ran well. Oh, God. Without a vest, but that's still crazy. Sub 7 miles. I'll be happy if I can get a 10-minute mile straight, like for real. 20 rounds of 5, 10, 15. Wow. That's crazy.
Literally has to go hit the reward. And just keep the fucking stroller.
Huh.
There's neighbors I have, they walk on the dog in the stroller.
Why fucking
Coming in all the best. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have to start practicing a bit.
open the fucking window?
They have a little backyard.
10-minute mile is not fast. It's like pretty. If I'm just like kind of chilling.
Which I don't know. I don't know.
I can do 10 minutes.
Our housekeeper's dog is
You were 26? Damn. Wait, you were my age. Yeah, 10-minute mile with the best pretty long.
and then I've seen a dog where
Yeah. Oh. Best of it is like 52 minutes. That's so crazy. My fastest mile? Well, when? Recently, the fastest mile was probably like 7 minutes. Maybe like 6:50. I honestly can't remember. I am not made for distance running, and yes, a mile is distance to me. I'm a sprinter. I have fast twitch muscles. I am made for very short distances, very quickly. So like 7-minute mile for me is fast, and that's like booking it with like a few weeks of training. When I was like younger, like in, I don't know, middle school, I could run like a 6-minute mile, and I was fine. But yeah, no, I can beat you all in a race for 100 meters, but as soon as you make me run a mile, I am cooked. I'm not super slow, but like, yeah, maybe it was faster than that. I can't remember. Maybe it was like high 6s. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. Because I think when I was like running a lot, I could probably run like a 7.5 or 7:20 mile without like really pushing it too hard. But it's been a long time. I haven't run a lot like that since I think like junior year of college, which was like 5 years ago at this point, 4 years ago at this point. I've been just doing like short bursts. I've been doing like 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off lately. I'm just way better at short distance. It's literally what my body is made for. I don't know if you guys know this, but everybody like genetically has different abilities. So there's type 1 and type 2 for fast twitch, and then there's slow twitch. So people who are like distance runners are slow twitch. People who are obviously sprinters, fast twitch. But there's like a type 1 and type 2. One of them, they can do a little bit of both. So like they can run some distance and have fast twitch at the same time, like a hybrid kind of. I have no idea how many I just did, but we'll call that 10. Okay, that was 7. So I have 3 sets left. You can train yourself to be better at the different types, but you cannot become a slow twitch person if you're a fast twitch, and vice versa, or something like that. Like, you're made how you're made, and you can like work to get better at certain things. You can't change your actual abilities in that way. Like, I'll never be an amazing long distance runner, but somebody who runs marathons is never going to be able to go to the Olympics for sprinting, you know? Long jump world champ, I wish. Just take the vest off and you'll run faster. I was a 100-meter runner, yes. And long jump. Long jump was my best event. 3 miles in under 18 minutes, damn. Some people are cheetahs, others are ostriches, that's funny. I'm type 3. Doesn't VO2 max affect your endurance too? Yeah. What happens if your muscles don't twitch? Is it too easy to make an I'm type 2 diabetes joke? No, that's actually kind of funny. Type 3 is twitch.tv people. Yeah. Draco, hello. My entire workout today is just gonna be squats, just so you guys know. Type 0 because you're 0. You guys, what's your blood type? I'm O negative. I'm a universal blood donor, so I'm way cooler than everybody else. I'm literally a superhero because I can save literally anybody on this planet besides myself. If you guys don't know this, here's a little fun fact for you. O negative and O positive are technically universal donors, but O positives can give to everybody and also receive from from O negative. But O negative can give to everybody, but they cannot receive. So they're like the legitimate universal donor. Because O positive can also get from O negative. And to be like a legitimate universal donor, you have to be able to give to everybody, but not get it from anybody. I mean, I can't get it from anybody else besides my blood type, where like, you know how, A people can give to A people, B can give to B. I can give to everybody. Everybody can accept my blood. So that's why American Red Cross literally is obsessed with me and spam calls me daily trying to get me in to donate. I'm like, you bitches, I come in frequently and I will come in when I have the time to come in. Stop harassing me. Like, it's so annoying when you like do things all the time and then you still get harassed. Dude. It's like, what the hell? I'm coming in as much as I can. Like the second, because you can't donate more than like 8 weeks at a time. So the second my 8 weeks day is up, they immediately start spam calling me. I've had to block so many of their numbers and then they find another number to call me on. And it's like, bro, I'm scheduling another appointment. Like, leave me alone. Like, go harass the other O negatives that don't donate at all. What the hell? You don't have to harass me to come in. I'll come in by myself. Which reminds me, though, I do need to make an appointment. And I probably should do it, like, this week or next. Because I want to do it that close to the Murph. I don't react very well to giving blood. The last time I did it, I was actually fine. Thank goodness. But other times when I've done it, I'll be like super weak for several days. Yeah, they're like vampires. Oh, I need to sit down. Okay, 2 more sets. Not sure if my type 3 can do both or neither. Wait, what? You don't know what your blood type is? My long jump record is, I can't even remember at this point. It's either 19 feet 4 inches or 19 feet 6 inches. For those of you guys who don't know, my senior season of college was 2020, second semester. So right around January to May, which is the season. And COVID shut everything down like March 13th or 14th. I was ranked #1 in the nation when COVID shut everything down. I think I had just jumped like 19.2 something, maybe 18.10, I don't remember. I was ranked #1 in the nation in March. So meaning I had a pretty good chance. Actually, this is making me nauseous. I can't believe that I literally just right now thought about how insane that was. That I was like a shoo-in for nationals. And the year before, I had finished in 10th place at nationals. So I was like going for redemption, which I do a lot. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that last year I ran a Spartan race. I finished 3rd, but they gave me a penalty, so they pushed me down to 10th place because they gave me a 30-minute penalty for being late. So this year, I came back and I was like, fuck that. I was supposed to get a medal. I was supposed to get 3rd place. And now I don't even give a shit about the 3rd place. I'm going for gold. Guess what? I competed this year and I got 1st. So I know for a damn fact I was going to be a national champion that year in long jump because I was like so motivated. I came 10th the year before. I was like, I am going for gold no matter what. And then COVID shut everything down and I lost the ability to ever compete again and go for the gold. Why am I telling that story? I don't remember. I have no idea why I said that, but it was really sad. And I don't think I'll ever get over that because I was also going to try to compete after college. And I gave up on my dreams. So I didn't believe in myself enough. So don't follow my lead. Anyways, that was pretty horrible. I don't remember. It was either 19.4 or 19.6. And it was also kind of crazy because I actually don't even have the really like proper or like general body type for long jump. A lot of the like Olympic long jumpers are like 5'7" to 5'10" for the girls. Very long, lengthy. I'm 5'2", so I was shorty. But I did really well, and it sucks because I know for a fact I probably would have broken 20 feet if I was able to actually compete again at nationals, and it makes me literally so disturbed when I think about that because it's like really upsetting. I don't think I'll ever get over that. That was like 5 years ago now. I don't think I'll ever get over that. I was like, my toes, so like that close to 20 feet. In the Olympics, they're jumping like 22 feet. So I still would have had a long ways to go because every inch really matters in long jump. So it wasn't like I was super, super close, but that was just out of college. And I'd only been doing long jump for 6 years. These girls in the Olympics have been doing it since they were little. So with like a few more years practice, I probably would have been at that level. So that sucks. I got one more set. Now I'm upset. Are you supposed to know what blood type you are? I don't know. It's good to know. My blood is just red. How much for a vial of streamer blood? My blood should be way more expensive. Yeah, if you get someone's blood that like is really good at a sport, do you get their powers? No, I was Division 3, but so this is stupid. I was Division 3, and I had the opportunity to transfer to a D1 school my freshman year, and I didn't because I was scared, because I was stupid, and I wanted to stay close to my family and my boyfriend. Ugh. At the time, we're not together anymore. And I don't know, I was just scared. I was doubting myself. But I was still jumping at a D2 and low level D1 level. So it was like I was the big fish in a small pond at my school. I would have been a little fish at a big pond at a D1 school. But it would have motivated me to do better, and I would have been able to keep up with those girls. I mean, I was winning the division championships every year without really having to try that hard. Even the year I was injured after herniating my disc, I won the like division championships without even having to like PR or anything. So that's what I mean. Like I didn't have any competition at my schools. So I would have been better off going to a Division One because I would have had more competition. I would have pushed myself a lot because I do better when I have somebody to compete against. I do really well when I have to compete against myself too, though, because I'm really hard on myself. And I was constantly just trying to improve my own PRs, but yeah, it sucks because I should have gone to a D1, and I would have been, I probably would have been ranked like in the 20s probably at a D1. But yeah. Yes, for being late, I got a 30-minute penalty. It was stupid. You're following your dreams to be internet famous? I don't know about that. Sakari, yeah, she's a sprinter. She's not a long jumper. Something tells me you might not get over that, yeah. So batch, yes, sprinters are typically, well, not even typically, but can be pretty short and fast. Obviously, I have the body type for sprinting, but a lot of long jumpers were very lengthy, like long legs, long strides. One of the best in the nation for a while, or not the nation, the world, she was like 5'10". I met her actually. Can't remember her name now. That's funny. The sports I played, I never was actually big into for like the Olympics and like world teams. Like I never really knew soccer players, and I never really knew track athletes, even though I was an athlete myself of those sports. I didn't really keep up with it. But no, yes, sprinters can be short. Then again, Usain Bolt was like tall, right? I don't know. Anyway, I was talking about long jump. Long jumpers are usually a little bit taller. The school I was going to go to was not out of state, but it was like probably 4 hours away, 3 or 4 hours away. Yes, the long jump is so precise. Like it will go, I mean, the same with sprinting, you know, that like people will get the exact same time, but they go to the 1,000th second sometimes because people are running the exact same speed, but it'll be like a 10.1, 2, 3, whatever, 4, and like somebody else will get a 1, 2, 3, 3, and then the other, you know what I mean? Like it'll go down to the 1,000th second sometimes, and it happens with long jump. They use like quarter inches, like the smallest little amounts can differentiate because people are all jumping so similarly. Like they might all be jumping 19 feet, but some people are jumping 19 feet and a quarter inch, 19 feet and a half an inch, 19 feet and 1 inch. Like it's so close. Could you train long jump and break 20 feet now just to do it? I don't think so. I think I'd have to train for a long time in order to get back there. Yeah, 6 years ago. I found your bio and your PR would have been second in the 2023 D1 championship. Well, there you go. I don't know if that's accurate, but yes, I was up there. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. I still consider... You mistyped it? Wait, what is it? Oh. Why did you do that? What did you mistype? I'm confused. Pole vaulting looked fun, but I was always scared. Alesta, hello. All right, let me get this last set. I've been procrastinating on it because I don't want to do it. There we go. My problem has always been, like, when things get hard, I tend to quit. I have a really big problem with that, and I know it, which is good because then I can fix it. But yeah, like, I mean, I didn't so much have that problem with long jump when I was in school, because even though it was hard, I never quit. I kept wanting to get better. But once it became extra hard in terms of scheduling, I didn't stick to it. And I regret that because, yeah, I just didn't do it because it would have been really difficult on my schedule, and that was a stupid reason. So I think it would have been worth it. I mean, I don't know, it's actually not too late, but the longer I don't do it, the later, or the less attainable it is. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do push-ups or pull-ups weighted, but we'll see. I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and fill up my water, and then I'll come back, put my vest on, and do some pull-ups.
Yes.
I'm just gonna guess. That he's not allowed to be responsible for children.
Say it.
Call me crazy.
Go.
I'm really gonna do that in the house. Seriously, literally, that's my house. Yeah, no, the whole thing.
Actually, I'll be in my house.
Okay, time to get the weight vest. I always forget about this, but I think, unless somebody else has broken it, I hold the school record for long jump in my college. But I actually haven't checked that in a while. I should check and see if that's still true. That would be so harsh if I checked and it was broken.
There we go. Some pull-ups.
Getting ready for the Murph, huh?
How much does that weigh?
I think it's only 10 pounds. Nothing crazy, but I haven't done weighted pull-ups in a while, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know, Chris put them on there. Those are his, he just let me borrow them and I haven't given them back.
When do you do the Murph?
Memorial Day,
When the fuck is that?
March 31st, May 31st. Okay, where am I gonna clip this now? Shoot, it's too thick to clip. There we go. I need to pull this up so you guys can actually see what's happening. I don't know if you guys can see that. Cool. It's not like real plates. They're like fake. Not fake because they have a weight to them, but they're not actually bulletproof.
Is that a real vest? Could you put real plates in there? Just get some real plates.
They're expensive.
And useful.
Where am I going to be in the situation where I'm having people? He probably has real plates, but I don't. I should get some, but they're like probably at least $200, and that's not even for like the low level ones.
Yeah, the ones that will stop at 22.
Yeah, if you want a really nice one, they're probably like 500, 600, 700. I don't know. They're expensive. Oh gosh. And all of a sudden, I weigh 135 pounds. I don't know how many that was. I think 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if I can do the Murph with this weight vest on. Ow. And I was talking about doing it with the 25-pound plate on. I'm crazy. I mean, vest.
Oh, set level 3 plates is only $300.
How many?
300. And it'll stop everything but like large caliber rifles.
Okay, that's not that bad. That was 8? Are you sure? Damn it. This is only, I think, like, it's either like 10 or 12 pounds. I can't remember if these plates are 6 or 5 each. That's not a lot. It's a chunky vest, I know. But my other one is 25 pounds and I just can't do that. Tomo, 6 months. Damn. Tomo, I did your stupid squat challenge, but I racked it every 10 reps, and I will see if I'm gonna do pull-ups or push-ups for the amount of times that I racked it. Ranger, hello. 200 for the size? Wait. Gonna fight the cartel with that vest. Ooh, okay, I might use yours then, Tina. Tina, is your internet working? Or is it still? The stupid challenge was 100 squats with your body weight on the bar, and every time you racked the weight, you had to do 10 push-ups. Well, I said, F your challenge. I'm also getting rid of the redeem because Tomo ruined it for everybody. Because I barely ever back squat. And when I do, I'm doing like maybe a 45 on each side. And I was just doing a 35 plus a 5. So I'm doing 10 pounds under my working set, trying to do 100 reps. Stupid. That's just literally asking for my back to just actually disintegrate. So I decided no more letting people choose. And if they do, they could choose the exercise and I will decide if I will do the reps or whatever it is along with it. It's working, but I'm gonna run a 100-inch cable through my house when I stream. Oh my God. How much weight for the... The back squat, it was 35s with a 5 on it. So it was literally only 10 pounds under my working set weight when I do squats every other month probably. I literally can't tell you the last time I did back squat. So, yeah, this is why people are not allowed to choose my exercises anymore. Foot, oh. Jeez, that's a lot. Oh yeah, the double little tick is inches. I need to do another set. You know, actually, even though this is only like 10 pounds, it doesn't feel that bad to have like extra weight. I wouldn't really want to have it all the time, but it's not horrible. My biggest problem is I can't reach the bar. My goodness. Oh, Lord. This Murph is going to be tough at this rate. See Deb with all the shout-outs. Yeah, do it, Tina. I didn't do it right. She didn't mention that she was having a full-on conversation while she was doing each set, so I don't know if it's really that bad. No, it wasn't that bad, but like my back was already like kind of pinched from something. I don't know what really. And I think trying to do 100 reps of like decent weight for myself after not doing back squats for a long time is just kind of stupid for the safety of my back. Instead of barbell on my combo rack to the highest setting or whatever. It's easiest to reach, and then my actual pull-up bar is step. Just wondering. Oh, perfect. Tina, I might be able to come tomorrow if you're streaming. Yeah, Tomo's giving us things that he can't do. Plyo box, step stool, same difference. I used to be a lot stronger, but I used to train like crazy amounts. That was before I did jujitsu. It's really hard to do both with the amount of like exertion your body goes through for jujitsu. Like I don't think I could train as hard as I did like when I was preparing for the battle bunker and doing like stupid amounts of like heavy weights and reps and all this stuff. I don't think I could do that and jujitsu at the same time. In fact, I'm pretty sure I couldn't, and I think that would be really bad for my body. I think it's one or the other, so that's the problem too. What are you hitting tomorrow? I don't even know, because today was supposed to just be legs, but I'm kind of doing both. Just because I wanted to practice with a weight vest. And so all I've done today was 100 squats and these pull-ups. And I might do some push-ups. But I can kind of do whatever. I don't even care, honestly. I'm so apathetic this week. This weekend, like, from last, I think, Wednesday to this Wednesday, fully apathetic. Don't care. It's because of my cycle. Nice, Ranger. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a fun time training for the Murph, as I am. All right, let me try to do 8 more reps. Okay. I have to like talk myself into it. Ugh. Tina, do you have any tips on how I get out of my traffic ticket today? I have to go to court. I'm hoping that the cop doesn't show up, but if he does, I have to like somehow get him to dismiss it. He's a young guy, so I'm hoping I can like just seem like really sad and he'll feel bad for me and dismiss it. Oh my gosh. Ow. I'm not even getting up all the way. I need to do 2 more. My hands are like tomato red / white because of the bar. Okay. Ow. That was my last set. I just did 3 reps of 8. I know how to get out of jury duty. No tickets. Damn it. Oh yeah, didn't you tell me? I don't remember what it was, but you did tell me. We're synced right now. Perfect. This vest is only, I think, like 10 or 12 pounds. It's not bad. I'm making it look heavier than it is. Double bicep pose in front of the judge. Tickets gone 100%. Results may vary. It's funny. Yeah, so tomorrow I have from 1:30, well, technically like 1:45 to about 3:30. Like, depending on what time I'm able to get there. So I don't think I could do a full 2-hour stream because I have to account for the drive. I'll be done with my client at like 1:20, so I might be able to get to you by like 1:40. But then I only have until like 3:40 at the latest. It's like 2 hours exactly, but from the time I get there, and I don't know how long it's gonna take to set up. Yeah, I saw that you did 50 pull-ups with a 20-pound vest and then 25 unweighted. You're insane. Best way to get out of a ticket is to not get one. Zay, I didn't need that. I saw, yeah, Tina, I saw that. That's why I was like, what? You said that you had like Twitch, what was it? Twitch staff or something in your stream? I'm so confused. Okay, let's go do some push-ups and then be done. I am very much over this because I'm being a baby. Oops, I kicked that on accident. Okay. What made you laugh out loud? I don't even know. What? Why was a Twitch staff person in the stream? That's so random. Have you tried not getting a ticket? Yeah, literally. Were they like, what were they doing in your stream? Were they like evaluating you or something? Oh, he's also a streamer. Wait, that's cool. How do you work for Twitch? Tina has everybody coming in to stream. Oh yeah, I see. That was the day I raided you and I couldn't stay, which was annoying. I wanted to hang out, but either I had to drive to a client or they were coming to me. I don't really know. Do you ever see someone with a wrench badge next to the name? Oh, did not know that. That's cool. I feel like I have seen that in people's streams. They just roam around. That's kind of funny. If they come to my stream, they're 100% going to be evaluating if I should get canceled or not, so. Okay, let's do some push-ups. I just did push-ups yesterday, so this is probably unwise, but whatever. My elbows kind of bug me too, so. Oh, and my triceps. Oh, this is gonna suck. My triceps are so sore from yesterday. Okay. Thank God the vest is like making it so I can't go this low. My only saving grace for wearing the vest is that it prevents me from having to get as low on my push-ups. And you know what's really annoying? I am very flat-chested, so I have to go even lower on a push-up than somebody who is whatever you call it. But this vest is making it so I don't have to go as low, which is lovely. Ugh. I can't. Is this what it feels like to be pregnant? Couldn't even. Just wear padded bras. I would need a lot of padding for that. 90 push-ups incoming. Zay, you stop that right now. Deb, what is bra? What are we saying here? Okay. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna have to like put some hype music up on in the car to like get me in a good mood before this court appearance. I have to find out. I think it's like a 40-minute drive, which is also really not fun for me. Let's see. Tina, I'll text you after the stream to see if we can make it work tomorrow. Oh, it's only 30 minutes right now. 27 minutes. Wow. How come it's never that much time from when I'm going in the morning? Cool, cool, cool. I do have to get there early though, because I don't even know where I'm going. No, it's a 27-minute drive. I will not speed. Stupid cops. Just kidding. If anyone in here's a cop, I didn't mean it. Only stupid cops to the stupid cops, you know what I'm saying? If you're not a stupid cop, then I wasn't talking about you. Wait, what appointment was this for, Toma? Was this for your knee? So they didn't give you good news? That's not good. Do you guys like surfing? Surfing is on the TV right now, and I hate the ocean. It scares the crap out of me. So I would never surf. So it just does not sound fun. Like, I don't think I could ever get over not knowing what's underneath me, you know what I mean? A shark could literally be swimming right under my toes. No, thank you. They showed me the MRI and did an X-ray, and there wasn't a clear reason why it hurts. What the heck? Huh? No sign of tears. Fish and plants. Used to surf and it was fun. I've heard that from a bunch of people. I just don't know if I could. If I never saw a beach again, I'd be fine with it. I prefer trees and mountains. Same. Yeah, tell me you're just making it up. You're not in pain. Okay. I feel like I used to be just as strong with my pull-ups as I was with my push-ups. Gotten weak in my old age. Why are you yelling? Wait, no surfing in general or no windsurfing? I don't want either. I don't want to be at the beach or the ocean ever. Carlos, what's up? I'm just preparing for the Murph right now, so I'm doing some weighted push-ups. Thank you, though. We are a little bit under 50 followers till we hit 2K. That's awesome. If you're old, then I'm ancient. Ina is dust. I feel older than I am. I always have. Feel like an old lady. I recently found out some information about Michael Jackson, which is actually crazy. Hold on. Oh, wait, how many sets was that? Was that 4 or 5? I don't even know. Crap. I have no idea. By the way, I brought that up because Michael Jackson is playing in the other room. Yeah, you were supposed to count. That was 4. Oh, gosh. You have to ask that it's 4? I have to ask because I'm not paying attention. The hell you, what's it called? Punishing me for not knowing? I found out that the first allegation, you guys are gonna think I'm a conspiracy theorist, but whatever, I am. I actually used to only think of Michael Jackson as being like a creeper. Because that was like what was going on in like the mainstream media at the time. Now I realize the media is crazy and never ever believe anything you hear without getting the facts. Because Hollywood and the media are actually insane and they'll literally put up whatever narrative they want. So anyway, found out that the first allegation that came out about him was like, it was the dad of the kid who started making the allegations, and he was a dentist, and he, the like son was, essentially like the family was friends with Michael Jackson. They would like, you know, go on trips together. Michael Jackson would have these kids over for sleepovers, which I still think is a little weird, but I don't know. Apparently he didn't have a childhood, so he always felt bad and he wanted kids to have a better childhood than he did, so he wanted to like give them all the resources or whatever. Anyway, the kid's father was a dentist and he extracted a tooth one time from his kid and he drugged his kid and got a confession out of him that Michael Jackson basically did something to him. And then he threatened Michael Jackson to make it public and asked for like millions of dollars. And that was when the whole like first allegation came out. But apparently He never got in trouble for it. There was no proof about it. And the kid ended up like emancipating himself from his dad and his parents because they were so awful. So there's just like way more to the story, which I didn't even realize because I always thought he was just a major creep. And we're finding out more information that like that stuff might actually not be all that true. But anyways. My ADHD is showing? Oh, 100%. Streamer showing ADHD for free. That's my entire stream. I'm not a good-looking lady. No one cares. No one cares about what you have to say. I think that ADHD is so fun because you just say the most random stuff ever. Free MJ. What do you think, Zay? Trust no one? Like, for real. You're doing traffic school right now? Oh my gosh, I wish. Then I wouldn't have to deal with the ticket. Oh, that I show ADHD for free. Oh, that's funny. You think I should be making people pay for the ADHD? Why? Who cares? People probably would prefer me to not just randomly talk about nonsense. Okay, I'm gonna call it there at 5 sets. So I also did push-ups yesterday. I'd prefer not to overdo it. So that's it. I got a ticket a month ago for going 9 over in a school zone. That's stupid. As a father of 42 kids, that's a lot of children. Did you do body weight squats too? No, and I'm not going to. Tomo, where were you when I said that I did 100 squats? Wait, yes. Are you talking about actual body weight or are you talking about body weight on the bar squats? Because I did the body weight on the bar, the 100 of them. You should test doing sets of 30. Yeah, not today. I'm done for today. I know, I do. I need to add stuff to these. I take this airsofting sometimes, and I put my airsoft mags in there. Yeah, I'll do that a different day, but I'm not gonna, because if I do all that today, I'm gonna not be able to do anything tomorrow. The truth is probably somewhere in the middle. Not as guilty as the media said, not totally innocent. Yeah, you make great music and we'll continue to listen to it. I agree with that. I think that's a really fair thing to say. I use a real plate carrier with bulletproof plates for them. That's awesome. What? Oh, a mouse. I thought you said house. I can't read. Nice. That's perfect, Zay. Now you can carry us again. Now Kanye West is playing in the background. Can you guys hear all this? Or does it sound like I'm just being crazy? Tina, are you streaming today? Is she still here? Let's see. I need to do some math here. Ooh, I should sauna. That's what I should do. Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe at some point. All right, well, right now we got, literally it's just Jill, Kill a Koala, Rotero on. What? Why is no one streaming right now? I mean, there are people too, but I mean, usually there's like 4 or 5, 6 people on at once. But you use the real mag holder for your water bottle like me. It's funny. We have so many military people in health and fitness. Tina, can you raid out on him then? All injured because of the Murph. Cool. Sweet. Okay, thank you. All right, we're gonna go raid. Who is it? Strictly Steven? Have fun, guys. Let's go say hi. Everyone bully him. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out.